Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm back with a really exciting one for the 1st of December. Happy December to you as well. I'm back with my Christmas DIYs. Today we're going to be making 4 DIYs. I've made them all out of bits and pieces around the home. Most of them are recycling, so bits that you might have lying around already, or very, very low cost. And I've also kept them really easy to make as well. I feel like most of us at this time of year are quite busy, lots is going on, but we do still want to enjoy a bit of crafting. So I've tried to get the best of both worlds and give you some crafts that you can do that look beautiful, but also that you can do when you haven't got loads of time. And yeah, I've just been winging it. I'm very last minute with this one. In fact, I'm filming it today on the 1st of December. So there we are, confession for you. I'm very late. I did actually make the wreath yesterday, but I'm picking up the rest of it today. So we're cracking on. We are going to get going with these. So yeah, I have kept them simple for that reason as well. But I hope it means that it is something that you can make too. Hope you'll get some inspiration from this video. And if you do make any of these DIYs, I would love it if you tag me in any pictures on Instagram. It's Mr. Carrington over there. So I can see how you get on. I'll also be able to share them then on my Instagram stories. That would be lovely. And also this year, it's a bit of a tradition. I'm collaborating again with Amanda Oak Ints. If you haven't already been over to Amanda's channel, make sure you do when you finish watching this one. She does loads of fab videos. I really enjoy watching her shopping hauls. She always picks up the best bargains, some really lovely bits, and she has a really lovely relaxed vibe. And also Amanda loves a DIY like myself, so she is going to be doing some upcycled Christmas decorations too. I have no idea what she's made, so I'm really excited to watch Amanda's video as well. So do make sure you head over there, say hi from Mr. Carrington to let her know that you've come over from my channel, and do subscribe when you do head over there. And if you've come over from Amanda's channel, thank you so much for popping over. It's great to see you here. I hope that you'll stick around. Do subscribe if you are new here. I post new videos every single week. And yeah, I'll be posting more on the run up to Christmas as well. I've got loads of festive videos to come for you. I've got lots of shopping vlogs. I've got a few more gift guides for you, gift ideas on a budget. And I might even do a few more DIYs as we head into December, but I'll probably do those within vlogs. So if you like your long vloggy vlogs, I've got lots of those on the way too. So without further ado, let's jump in to the DIYs. The first one, I've got a good excuse for you to pop a few corks over the festive season, and you'll see why. So for our first DIY, Pumpkin actually wanted to show you what is required. So he's jumped up to take you through it, haven't you, Pumpkin? So we have some corks here that I've collected throughout the year. We've got different kinds of corks here, and I've also got one of these wreath bases. You can get these in the pound shop for £1, and I'm also going to be using some of these cocktail sticks. You can also pick these up in the pound shop. Okay, so I'm going to start off by taking the wreath out of its packet, and I'm hoping that we can actually do this by just using the cocktail sticks and no hot glue, just because it means that if we want to change up the wreath in the future, we have the option to. I'm just going to take out my cocktail sticks. So I'm just going to start by poking the cocktail sticks into the corks. Of course, I've got my helper here, haven't I? Where should we put this one? Shall we pop it in the side there, Pumpkin? Thank you, Pumpkin. Pumpkin loves to craft, don't you, Pumpkin? Can you smell that? That's carver. You're not allowed that. I'm going to go in at different random positions, I think. We don't want it to be too symmetrical. So yeah, we're just going to go around and do the entire wreath like this, just poking them in random directions and mixing and matching them as we go. and it wasn't long until Mittens was joining in the fun. Okay, so I think there's no more space to cram on any more corks. As you can see, I've just been going in at various angles, and they kind of, as you push them in, they'll bunch up the other ones. So don't worry too much, because if there's not a gap big enough, you kind of just shove it in and the others kind of will just find their way and move a little bit. It's just completely random, to be honest, and you just sort of hope for the best. The cocktail sticks do poke out the back a little bit, so you could just go around and trim all of these off with a pair of pliers or scissors, and then you could always pop some tape on there if you wanted to as well. And I've also just tied on some red raffia just to hang it up with. I think in any gaps where I can see through to the polystyrene, I might add just a little bit of foliage or some berries. I'll have a little look what I've got. You can buy present toppers that might work quite nicely in the gaps, or you could just add some fresh foliage from the garden if you have some. You might also want to wear gloves or even a thimble, because I seem to have got quite a little sore patch where I've just been really pushing on those cocktail sticks. Yeah, it just feels like little blisters going up there now, because I was kind of really jamming them in. And also when you poke them in, try not to twist, because I found when I twisted the cocktail sticks, they snapped. So you just kind of need to push it straight in with just a little bit of force and a strong grip. So yeah, gloves could be handy for that. Well, this is how the wreath is looking, and I think Pumpkin and Mittens are an absolute mood at the moment, because this is the situation. They've just nodded off and gone to sleep, and yeah, they're having a very cozy time here. So I've got these little picks. You can pick these up for gift wrapping. I've got some bits that I actually saved from other wreaths over the years as well. So I'm just gonna use these to fill in any little gaps. So next up we're going to be making a little wooden Christmas tree. I was actually inspired by this one that I saw in Next. This cost £14. I thought we could do it a little bit cheaper, so let me take you through it. Okay, for this next one I've picked up some of these snowflake present toppers from Poundland. I think you can pick up these in lots of different craft stores. You just need wooden snowflakes, and ideally with little holes in the centre. I picked up some beads in Flying Tiger, but you could use any beads that you like. Maybe you have an old necklace or a broken necklace, something like that. And then I've also got a strong piece of wire, and then I have a cork here that I have just sawn in half using a bread knife in the kitchen. We're going to start off by pushing the wire into the cork, trying to get it nice and straight. There we go. And then I'm going to thread the beads on. I'm going to start, I think, with 3, just to give the tree a bit of height. And I'm going to go on with the first snowflake, and then we can pop another bead on. And I have some help coming in. Hello. Then I'm going to just trim off the wire, and using some hot glue I'm just sticking on a wooden star at the top. I've just put 2 on so that they kind of stick to each other through the wire, and there we go. Do you like it? Okay, Okay, sticking with the Christmas tree theme, I also saw some other little trees in a gift shop. I don't think I have any footage of them, but basically they were like little paper trees that were kind of like little sails, and I just thought they were really sweet. So I thought we could add one of these and create a bit of a little forest. So for this one, we're starting off with one of these little wooden discs. You can pick these up at the craft shops, but you can also use another piece of cork, or you could use the lid of something. You just want something to basically insert a piece of dowel into, and if you don't have dowel, you could always use a straw, a paper straw, a stick, so you can do this however you like. I'm going to drill a hole to match my dowel size. As you can see, I've put my chopping board down. Some of you may remember the time I drilled a pizza tray into my table. Fit in there nicely. And I'm going to just trim my dowel down a little, and I'm just going to pop a tiny blob of hot glue in there to hold this into position, just making sure that that is upright. And I'm going to take a brown gift bag. You could also just use an old Christmas card or some scrap paper. So I'm going to fold this up. So do your triangle. You could actually just use obviously a scrap piece of paper or card. You can just hole punch a hole at the top and then just go on with it. I'm just going to pop a teeny tiny bit of hot glue. If you made a smaller hole, that would probably just slot. And I'm just going to glue a star decoration on. This was on that bit of wire that I used earlier. And there we go. Very simple, but I think that's nice and effective, and you could make quite a few of these and have them like in a little row as like a little forest. And finally, you might have seen these candle kind of trees doing the rounds on social media. I've had a look at these and I thought they looked really simple, really effective, so thought I'd have a go at them. Well, let's just jump into the next one and you'll see what happened. So for this next one, I've taken a candle and I've popped it in some water. Now I had a green candle, it's taken all the colour off. So if you did want to do this with coloured candles, it may not be a vibe. So there we go. But I've just popped it into some hot water. This is boiled from the kettle, but I've let it sit for a minute so it's not completely boiling. And we're just going to leave that in there to make the wax go soft. And then I'm going to lift it out. Oh my goodness, that's really soft. I don't know if I've done this too soft. Oh my goodness, but you're meant to like cut into it and make little flicks like this. I'm heating up the knife in the water, so I feel like that's going to help. The candle's actually bending in my hand, so do be aware of that while you're doing this too. Ow! Ow! Crikey. Okay, the tutorial that I saw of this online was really simple and did not involve burning your fingers. There we go. I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I think maybe in amongst our other trees, it might look quite effective. So yeah, I found that quite tricky to be honest. It looked so simple in the tutorial. I don't know what I've done wrong. Oh, actually, with the green dripping down, this side's a vibe. I mean, that's a mistake, but also a vibe. Also, excuse the state of this. I need to get a dishwasher tablet on that. But we're not judging here, we're just here for the experimental crafts. So there we go, those are all my Christmas DIYs. I really hope you enjoyed watching them, and let me know in the comments if you're going to try any of these for yourself. I'd love to know how you get on. You can obviously adapt them to make them your own, so you can do different things like use different materials. With the cork wreath, you could maybe add some different things instead of the berries in that. Maybe add some ribbons would be quite nice. With the cork wreath, if I did that one again, I would probably wrap the polystyrene wreath in maybe some hessian or some natural coloured twine or ribbon or something like that, just so that it's not the white showing through, and then you wouldn't have to worry about putting quite so many berries in to kind of hide any of the gaps, because the gaps end up being quite big depending on how you position your corks. So that's a little tip for you if you do that one. As for the other ones, yeah, I enjoyed them. I think they turned out okay. I think the candle one was my least favourite. I don't think I've quite mastered that one yet. I went in with pretty much boiling water. I think maybe if you just go for hot water and leave it in for a long time, maybe that would soften the entire candle more. I felt like maybe I just softened the edge of the candle, and therefore it was kind of harder to work with, and then also quite runny at the same time. So yeah, I don't think that was particularly successful, but do you know what, altogether those little trees look so sweet, so I'm really happy with them on the mantelpiece. I'm really happy with how the cork wreath turned out. I think that has turned out really, really well. So yeah, happy wine drinking if you need to collect some corks to make yours, but also you can pick up corks really reasonably online. I have seen them for sale. People just save them up and sell them on places like eBay and stuff, so you can get hold of some, or maybe even just go to like a local, if you've got a wine bar or something like that near you, pop in there and ask them for their corks. I'm sure they've got loads going spare. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do give the video a thumbs up and let me know which of the Christmas DIYs was your favourite in the comments. And don't forget to head over to Amanda's channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure you subscribe when you do. She's fab. She posts really brilliant videos every single week. I absolutely love her channel and I cannot wait to see what she's made, so I will be heading over there myself. And thank you so much if you popped over from Amanda's channel as well. It's great to have you here. Do subscribe for brand new videos every single week. You can always catch me over on Instagram as well. I'm Mr. Carrington and Mr. Carrington Home over there. I'm going to be uploading probably every few days throughout December, so if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It really helps me out and it also lets you know whenever I've uploaded a brand new video. I don't want you to miss any because I've got loads of exciting ones coming up for you throughout December. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this one and I will see you very soon. Bye!